Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Faris Al Farizi and I was here for scientific writing, project scientific writing, okay? By me, my name is Muhammad Faris Al Farizi and my NIM number is 332000002. Okay, next. Analysis characterization of the main character on Da Vinci Code novel by Dan Brown. First, 1.1 Background of Research. Introduction. Literature has become part of our daily life. Literature are also used as ways to show what someone feels to be a beautiful word, expressed in literary work. Wellick and Warren, 1963, at the page 22, states the term literature seems best if we limit it to the art of literature, that is, to imaginative literature. Literature is produced by imagination of the author. Literature is not just a document of fact. It is not just a collection of real events, though it might happen in real life. The impact that literature has in modern society is undeniable. Literature acts as a form of expression for each individual author. Literature also the manifestation of knowledge through language that vibrates the soul in the shape of writing. Literature influences the way people think, act, also life. As the result of human culture, literature contains standards of how we live and apply them in our everyday life and society. Literature born from a long journey and is the elaboration of the spirit of its creator. Sometimes a person though can only be said directly in written, spoken language. With today technology allow us to convey and implement emotion, ideas and research creation in visual media. Analyzing novel by character and characterization can make society more meaningful because humanity itself influences the property of the psychological side. Human factor can affect their social life, daily behavior and interaction, or maybe their adaptation to situations that they have never experienced before. Because next, when we read novel, we can automatically build in our knowledge, especially character and characterization in story. Literary work according to Pradopo, 1994. A literary work is is an image of I'm sorry of world and human life, and the main criterion in Poseidon, a literary work is the truth or all that the picture wants to be. Literary work give life a lot of inspiration for life. Literary work come in many forms, including poetry, novel, plays, and song. In this thesis, research focus on novel. Novel is a part of our life. Novel make the reader realize that story in the novel is reflection of a real life. A novel derive, novel derive from Italian word novella, or in Latin it means novus or newly. Novel means a story the events events and happening of somebody's life. Sumarjo 1991. 1991. A novel is long form prose style narrative. In the other word, the story has a complex plot, many character and various setting. The story itself depends on the factors that determine whatever is logical, acceptable or not. In a novel, there are few elements that must excite. One of them is a character. Characters are usually first introduced by the author of the work before a story begins. Mariananta and Ernawati 2016 states characterization can be done by dialogue and conversation. Nurgiantoro 1955 quoted in Padmariananta and Ernawati 2016 a characterization is a prominent figure put forward in narrative work that the reader can interpret through dialogue. One or perhaps more of the character that appear in novel is the main character. Main character mean the leading character who lies in a story. Mulyawan 2015. The main character plays and appears through the story, so it play an important role. Okay, next. Statement of study. In reference to the background of the researcher formula 2. Question. First, how the character identification in Da Vinci Code novel by Dan Brown? How's the character reveal their characterization in Da Vinci Code novel by Dan Brown? 1.3 point scope of the problem. In this research, the researchers want to limit the problem on the main character and their characterization in Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. The research about the main character and characterization is important to be studied. So in this research, the researcher will explain about the main character and their characterization. The purpose of research. There are three main purposes of this analysis. The first, the reader know about the characterization in Da Vinci Code by novel by Dan Brown. And then number two, the reader can identify the characterization by their own perspective. The reader, and then number three, the reader can learn a lot of life experience through the character in Da Vinci Code novel by Dan Brown. Chapter 2, 2.1 Character Theoretical Frame. A character is someone or something who appears in the story. A character means a person depicted in dramatic narrative work with a specific intellectual, moral, and emotional qualities and are identified by interpreting inference drawn from that person's behavior. Is interpreted by the reader as a given. Duffy and Pettit 1953 says that character is person in a story or play. The simple meaning is character is one of person who appears in the play Raharjo 1985. And in the page 49. According to Margolin 1983, the character is an important element of narrative work. Character is a general semiotic element, independent of any particular verbal expression and ontologically different from it. Nurgiantoro 210 stated that there are four types of character. First, main character and peripheral character. Number two, protagonist character and antagonist character. Number three, flat character and round character. Number four, static character and developing character. Protagonist and antagonist, the term hero refer to positive figure and the term villain refer to negative figure. 2.2 Characterization. Characterization is an important element whose function is tell character persona and behavior. In a simple way, characterization is when the author describes and develops the character through a process when one of the character expresses his opinion or thought and getting a dialogue with the other character. The other characters respond to the person's personality. There are two different approaches to characterization, including direct characterization and the indirect characterization. Direct characterization is used when the author communicates the character personality to the audience, and it is usually used in novel. Number two, indirect characterization used when the author shows things that help to reveal the character's personality, while it's normally found in the film. The main character are based on this aspect. One, physical existence of main character. Two, the social status of main character. The three, social relation, relationships of the main character. Number four, personality of main character. It's explained the personality of the main character explained as follows. How to face problem, whether the main character are responsible or not, discipline, sympathy, and each other. 2.3 Summary of the novel. At Louvre Museum, monk from Opus Dei, Silas arrests the museum curator Jacques Sonnier, wanting to know where the location of Holy Grail. After Sonnier tells him, Silas shoot and leave him dead. Sonnier lied to Silas about the location, realizing that he almost died. He almost tell an important secret. Sonnier draws and met Da Vinci Vitruvian's man's possession with his blood. He leaves a cut on the floor with invisible ink. Policeman Jerome Colette called Robert Langdon, the protagonist of the story and professor of symbolism, asked him to come to Louvre Museum. Little does Langdon know that he is suspected of murder. Silas calls the teacher and tells him that the keystone in the cards of Saint Sulpice in Paris. Silas follows Swanner's clue and realizes he has been a trick. 2.3 Summary of the novel. Sophie nephew and agent Crab category department and Sonny's granddaughter. Sophie warns Lang, don't do that. The last line of the secret message is find P.S. Robert Langdon. P.S. are in the initial of Princess Sophie, Leonardo da Vinci, Mona Lisa. She to the painting to look for another clue, trick the cop, and get herself and Langdon out of the pool of the building. As director Swiss Bank, Langdon explained the history of the Priory of Sion, the Knights Templar. He revealed that the Priory protected secret document known as the Sangreal or Holy Grail. Andre furnished the bank manager and senior friend recognized Sophie and helped them escape. They opening the safe revealed cryptic with the code, a message device designed by Da Vinci and made by Sonia. Cryptic can only be opened with a password. Langdon and Sophie go to the house of Sir Lake Tabing, a historian, to ask for his help opening the book. Okay, and this is my last projecting, and thank you. Bye. See you.